The UN80 Initiative is the latest, if not the greatest, effort by the UN to reform itself and to become more efficient. I know what you're thinking, another UN reform. There have been so many in the past. It only seems like yesterday that we were talking about last year's Pact for the Future. Well, the future has changed dramatically since the re-election of Donald Trump, and the UN is evolving from an organization that was focused on trying to make itself fit for the 21st century to one more focused on trying to assuage US concerns about the budget. The UN80 Initiative, which is designed to make the UN more nimble, is broken down into three components. 1. Internal savings, actions that the United Nations can take on its own, like imposing a hiring freeze or reducing operating costs. 2. Mandate review, an ambitious plan by the UN to use AI to identify and eliminate mandates that have become redundant over the last few years. 3. Wider structural reforms, merging UN agencies and other changes that would require government approval. The most controversial element of the reform is a proposal by the Secretary General to eliminate as many as 6,000 jobs, some 20% of the UN Secretariat workforce. Though UN officials claim that these cuts are not part of the UN80 initiative, the task force for the UN80, Guy Ryder, has made it clear that these efforts are part of a broader effort to make the UN more efficient. Unsurprisingly, staff and experts are unconvinced. They see the UN initiative as a desperate, haphazard effort to achieve savings without having a clear vision about how to make the UN more relevant. They believe that the cuts are the entire point of the UN80 initiative, and they fear that if the process moves forward, that many of them and their colleagues will lose their jobs. The most important question is whether enough of the UN's 193 member states support Guterres' reform proposals. The answer will become clearer in the weeks and months ahead.